Hi everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. I'm your virtual coach, Linda Jewel Taylor, and I'm thrilled to see that you've come by to pick up a few jewels to help you go higher, to help you to live out your purpose, live out your calling in life. Now, if you followed me on the Coach's Corner Live, or if you followed me on Twitter or Facebook, then you know that I'm all about the business of purpose seeking and living out your calling. And so my challenge to you is to look at your life, look at every area of your life, and then ask yourself some very critical questions. So today, I'm really glad you stopped by because this will get you thinking, and this should carry you through this week. And then next week, we're going to talk more about what you can do to set yourself on the path to living a life that's full of purpose. Okay? So 5 questions I want you to ask yourself today. Question number 1 is this: are you happy? Are you happy? When you wake up every single morning and you look around and you look at yourself, are you happy? Do you honestly and truly feel, when you look at the truth in your heart, which by the way is the name of my book, you can find it on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com, but when you look at the truth in your heart, what is it saying to you? Is it saying, I'm okay, I'm making it, we're doing all right? Or can you honestly say, I'm making a difference, I'm using my gifts and my talents that God has given me, I'm maximizing my time here on earth, I'm leaving a legacy for my kids, for my family, my relationship is strong, I'm growing, I'm developing? Are you happy? If you're in the workplace, ask yourself that question. When I wake up each day, am I mad about it? Am I frustrated because I have to go to that place again? If you answered yes to that question, then it is time for you to do some self-inspection. Look at your life. Look at your career. Look at yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually, and answer that question in all truth. And if the answer is no, I'm not happy, then it is time for you to make a move. So number 1, ask yourself the question, am I happy? Number 2, ask yourself, what is it that would make me happy? Answer the question, do I have a dream? Do I have a mission for my life? And if you don't have a dream, if you don't have a mission for some area of your life, because you should have it for every area of your life. Like for me, I know exactly what I want for myself physically, mentally, spiritually. I know exactly what I want for my family life and for my individual life. I know exactly what I want. And you should know too. Take the time to get to know yourself. A lot of times people say, you know what, I don't know what my purpose is. And they always ask, how do I get there? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to be aware of what's happening in your life. You have to know if you're happy or not. And you have to be aware with what's going on. And the only way for you to do that is to take the time, sit down with yourself, and have a good look inside, a truthful look inside. So number 1, am I happy? Number 2, what is my dream? Number 3, if you could do anything, what would that anything be? If you could look like, if we're talking about your physical person, if you could look like anything, what would that be? If you can make a difference in some area where you're not making a difference, what would that be? Write that down. That's a really important step as you walk toward gaining clearer understanding of what you've been called to do, what your purpose is, what your cause is in this life. Number 3, if you could do anything, what would that be? Number 4, are you growing where you are? Are you growing where you are? Are you challenged? So if you're in the workplace, are you just going, doing what you need to do, collecting your paycheck and going home? Or are you being challenged? Are you maximizing your skills in the workplace? Or If you're at home and you have a business, or maybe you don't have a business, are you just there? Are you simply existing, going through your day-to-day, same old, every single day? Or are you giving of yourself? Are you making a difference in your community? Good question. And number 5, are you living a life of regrets? Do you wake up every day wishing that you woulda, coulda, you shoulda? Maybe tomorrow, when I get enough money, I'm going to do this. When the kids leave, when my relationship is better, when I get some more energy. Are you living a life of regrets? Now, I'm not going to answer that question for you because the fact of the matter is only you can answer that question. The reason I came up with these 5 questions is because of this. It's real simple. These are conversation starters for you. Not for you and I, not for you and your girlfriend, you and your spouse. It's for you and yourself. This is the beginning of the conversation of truth. Have this conversation with yourself. Be honest. And then think outside of the box. Think about whatever it is that you could do that would make you happy. Whatever it is. Look at every area of your life. I mentioned PMS, physically, mentally, spiritually. Where would you like to be physically? Where would you like to be mentally? That means what area can you develop in? And where would you like to be spiritually? I know for myself, it's all about continued spiritual growth. Sharing the word, sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's what I've been called to do. And then doing the other things, helping other people come to find their purpose. That's where I am. Where are you? So I hope today's quick power session will help you to think deeper, to do some self-introspection so that you can have the conversation of truth with yourself that you so rightly deserve. All right, so next week, it's going a little bit deeper about how to help you live out your purpose. All right, everybody, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.